God damn it. Don't fucking touch me. I was getting my beauty sleep.
You need it. It's hard.
What is that? What the fuck is that supposed to mean? Calling me ugly?
You look like a fucking alien.
Phil.
Tyler.
Okay, Phil. I'm Tyler Pain in the Ass.
And Tyler, I'm Phil the Punch Collins.
And this is...
The Oddity Critics.
And we are...
Movie reviewers.
I mean, that was also pretty good. I was hoping you'd say it twice, and I'd make fun of you for saying it twice.
Well,
But what are we doing today, Phil?
we're doing a double feature of Dumb Duos.
Dumb Duos.
Yeah, we thought,
All my idea.
sort of.
I'm just kidding, Phil.
But,
Or am I?
I mean, you did come up with the first movie idea to kind of throw this into motion, so technically, yeah. But I thought, what movies or what kind of genre relates to us the most?
Right.
And I was like,
Dumb Duos.
exactly, Dumb Duos.
So, I picked one of my favorite childhood movies, actually. I watched it who knows how long ago for the first time. And it's called Dumb and Dumberer When Harry Met Lloyd. If you didn't know the first one, if you never watched the first one, it's pretty much how they met, obviously.
Yeah,
And my God, was it eventful.
just
What was your movie, Phil?
mine was Bad Grandpa
Why?
because I don't know. I thought they made a dumb duo. You know, it's people who created Jackass, Johnny Knoxville.
And also just the fact that the age different, just it's
Yeah.
an old man and an 8-year-old,
Yeah,
and they're kind of the dumb duo.
exactly.
So that was entertaining. Okay, but let's get into it, Phil. We were doing Dumb and Dumber When Harry Met Lloyd first.
Yep.
Why? Because I'm the best.
No,
Now, how'd you feel about
because I'd rather get this movie out of the way.
Right. So how'd you feel about it?
Well, here's the thing. I'm a big fan of the first one. As a kid, I did enjoy this movie because I was like, oh, it's funny and all that. But the more we grow up, I'm not saying I have anything wrong with stupid humor because once we get to Bad Grandpa, it's good, you know. But I feel like it was forced stupid. Like, not saying that the character wasn't dumb and dumber, but I don't know, something about this one, they just wanted to up it up. And you would think that they would get stupider the older they got or whatnot. But, I don't know. Now that I'm older, now that I don't say I understand the original one, but the original one was not ahead of its time. It was just like, it's a movie you can't replicate because it was so stupid that it's like when you do another one, you just pretty much even dumbing it down even more.
Right.
But that's kind of what I got to say about that.
Okay. Well, what I got to say about this movie is this has always been a movie that I've watched over and over, always enjoyed. Definitely, I do agree with the whole, it does seem kind of forced. As you got older, you can kind of tell. My thing is even though it seems forced, it's just so out there and stupid that it's funny to me. That's why I really enjoy it. But I definitely can see where it needs to have quality of life improvements, to say the least. But pretty much, if you don't know what this movie's about, it's when Harry and Lloyd met each other. Lloyd being having this imaginary friend, and his mom pretty much.
Lloyd was.
Or no, Harry. Sorry, Harry. Harry had an imaginary friend called Captain Rob, and pretty much his mom was like, "Go meet friends, go to school." And then Lloyd lived at school because his dad was the janitor. And
I don't even think that's a thing, really.
I don't think so either. But he was like, "You gotta catch my bus." He's like, "You're already at school." He's like, "See you, Pops." It's pretty funny.
No, I do have to say I do like both actors.
Mhm.
The main people who played Harry and Lloyd. They're in other things that I enjoy.
Right.
But to see their talent in this, I mean, they're good comedic people too. But it's just like I don't know. I don't know what would have been changed in the script. I don't know if every once in a while. I mean, they had their light bulb of the moment kind of things, but it was really like everybody else attached it to them for it to go off and work. Mm-hmm. But I feel like maybe they should have had a little bit more like, yeah, they're stupid, but every once in a while, they kind of, the heart's in the right place, because it always just seemed like they just care about themselves.
I do think once it gets kind of to where, once Harry gets mad at Lloyd, I think that's where it starts to get more forced. Like the beginning of the movie, I think is pretty decent. Mm-hmm. Then once it gets down to revealing the plot and stuff, it kind of feels like it's trying to tell a story, but it's also trying to just shove as much humor into it as possible. Yeah. Like, and in between every little crack, it's like trying to shove humor, and that's where it kind of ruins it at that point. But it's still a pretty good movie. What do you give this movie, Phil?
You got your sigh ready?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it an even 5.
That's not too bad. I agree.
I mean, like if I've been drinking or whatnot, this would be a funny movie. But if I'm like clear-minded, I'm gonna be like, there's a couple parts that you can chuckle at, but I'm not gonna laugh as much if I'm not clear-minded.
Right.
But I'm under the influence, like I said, drinking or whatnot.
Right. Right.
Then I'll probably find it more enjoyable.
Right.
But as far as just watching it, it was an alright movie. It's not like, oh, this is the best prequel or anything like that I've seen, but it was just, I'll pop it in every once in a while, but I haven't watched this movie for at least 5 or 6 years until he, so it just shows you, where it sticks with me.
Right. Well, I'm going to tell you that I agree. It's one of those movies that it's like, it's almost like you have to give it at least a year away from it. You have to give it a rest. Or else if you watch it multiple times, you're not going to find it funny. And maybe being an influence will probably pretty much help it. So I'm also going to give it a 5. Even 5.
Yeah, so it's an even movie, 10 out of 20. People who like some thought in their movies probably won't.
But if you want some stupid humor, might as well. It's either that or Pauly Shore or something.
Might as well watch the other one. But hey, this one is on Netflix, so it's easier to access.
That's true. Well, what time is it, Phil?
Oh man, I don't have sound effects for this one.
That's right. It's another level.
Yeah.
Why don't you have sound effects?
I don't want to get the sound effects this time.
You're slacking.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going first, Phil.
You go first then.
So I'm doing a song from this movie, which is when Lloyd was putting Post-it notes all over his body. Ready? Mm-hmm. Ice, ice, baby. Boom, 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 boom. Ice, ice, baby. Boom. You know what I'm talking about? Alright, stop. Collaborate and listen. Ice is back with my brand new invention. Something grabs a hold of me tightly that I float like a harpoon daily and nightly. Will it never stop? Yo, I don't know. Turn off the lights and I'll glow. To the extreme, I rock a mic like a vandal. Light up a stage, I wax and jump like a candle. That's all I do. I honestly don't like that song too much.
Whenever I hear that, I don't think of that movie. I think of like Step Brothers.
I mean, maybe. I think of that movie because that's where I originally heard it from. So.
Okay. Motherfucker.
Watch out, Phil.
Anyways, this Alley Cat's ready to sing. I'm doing a slow and depressing song.
Huh?
Yeah, where your fucking shoes been?
Dog shit,
Probably. Anyways, my song is by Hawthorne Heights, Hollow Hearts Unite.
You gotta stretch your abs up.
There's a girl next door.
Is there?
She's got holes in both sides of her heart. She's been crying while lying in the dark. But I think I could save her. Oh, I think I can save her. Ooh, ooh.
You got it.
Gotta pause for nothing. The girl next door. I meant the song. She's got puts up both sides of her arms. Likes the pain, 'cause the pain don't break her heart. But I think I can save her. Oh, I think I could save her. If I sleep, will you follow?
I think this is a rip. Rest in peace. Everybody's ears.
You guys are welcome.
Did you have fun?
Yeah.
Oh.
This is the most fun I had singing.
You're the only one.
Yeah.
That. Anyway, what we going on to, Phil?
Funner than Ice Ice Baby.
Yeah, you're actually right. I hate that song. No, I'm not.
Thank you, everybody.
I'll give it to you. Thumbs up, Phil. So what we get into?
We're doing Bad Grandpa now.
Yes, I'll talk about it.
You talk about it.
Fine, I'll talk about it. So, I
What do you think about
I grew up watching Jackass and all the Jackass.
Not clean your household, right?
Yeah, not including my household. So I was always a big fan of Johnny Knoxville, Bam, Steve, all those people. So I've always liked their movies. And then I remember when this movie first came out, I actually got to go watch it in theaters.
Underage.
Yeah, I did. Shame on me, right?
Yeah.
But and I loved it. To be honest, it was really hilarious. It seems like every scene every scene you at least laugh at once. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah. So pretty much it's this girl loses her kid, and the kid has to go to the grandpa.
Loses her kid.
Yeah, because she's going to fucking jail.
She dropped off that fucking kid.
But she lost it. And then Johnny Knoxville's character, Bad Grandpa, or Otis Redding, as some people call him, will testify.
Testify.
Right. What's your favorite part about the movie, Phil?
Well, my favorite line.
Oh god, here we go again.
Is when he runs over the penguin, and the guy's about trying to fight the guy pretty much, and he's like, "You gotta fix this fucking penguin," and he goes, "You see that? I'm not fixing it. If I was fixing it, I'd be fixing it.
But I'm not fixing it." And then he waits about 50 seconds. Still not fixing it.
Yeah. But I don't know, I like the part that I guess cracks me up a lot though is at the end when he runs over the motorcycles.
Yeah. That's hilarious. All this nice stuff happens and he's like
yeah.
And then he's like, "Thank you, fellas," and he leaves. That was hilarious.
The strip club was pretty funny.
Oh yeah. That was great. There are scenes you could just sit there and laugh at. But then there's other scenes.
Just because I don't know what was going through your head, but for me, I was like, what would I do in that situation if I saw this or I got called one day and somebody was like, "Hey, can you help me move this?" And I was moving somebody's body. Would I be like, okay, or would I be like, I don't think I can do this?
Yeah, that's true.
But what about your favorite scene?
My favorite scene is obviously the restaurant scene.
Oh yeah.
When they're sitting there farting and making fun of it, and then the pans to another family and they're laughing or whatever, and then all of a sudden he goes, "Watch this one," and then it just sprays everywhere. And then they're just like, "Oh shit!" So we gotta go, and then they just leave. So that was hilarious. That's my favorite scene of this movie. So let's get into ratings now. So I'm gonna go first.
Go first then.
Alright, Phil. Ready for this?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a 7.5. This movie's hilarious. And I love movies like this. So, and Johnny Knoxville's great, so there you go.
agree with you. It's a great movie. There's parts that really make you laugh.
What the fuck are you doing, Phil?
I would also give it a 7.5.
You stole my number. Is that because I stole your number?
You
Phil?
stole my number. Is that because you stole my number?
What is that, a 15?
That's a 15.
15 out of 20, Phil. What do you feel about that?
I feel pretty good. What about you?
I say,
I feel pretty good. I felt like all these people should, probably check this one out over, Dumb and Dumberer.
what the fuck accent is that?
I have no idea. I say go watch both of them because they're both alright. Even though he just gave one a 5 and one a 7.5.
Yeah, there's one that might be better.
There's different levels of watching because they're both good. Good if you want like superhero, technically good still if you want superhero, but on better quality.
Right. But that'll do it for this video.
Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, go to our Instagram, write us, either on our post on Instagram or post on our videos.
We try our best to comment.
Yeah.
Or respond.
And, remember, well, these people don't know yet, but we did get some bad news, so, hopefully we don't have to postpone our Q&A video.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, so that's why we need you to like, share, subscribe. So please, thank you, and, like we say,
Have a good one.